Thanks, Matt. Well, Fox Carolina is committed to you. The Clemson City Council is preparing for the possibility of bringing back a face mask mandate if there is another surge of COVID-19. They discussed the idea in depth at tonight's meeting. And we hit the streets in Clemson to see what people thought about it.
Fox Carolina's Amber Worthy live now with the answers. Hey, Amber.
Hey, so ultimately this was a discussion of what would happen if the COVID numbers rise again here locally, prompting medical officials to require that we wear masks again. The Clemson City Council discussed what would need to happen if they needed to implement the mask ordinance again. They reviewed criteria that was used at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic.
I think that if you're not preparing for the worst, you're guaranteeing the worst happens.
With masks now a staple in many stores, they won't be hard to find. I spoke with Jacob in Clemson, who says preparation is necessary because he remembers that some weren't taking it as seriously amid the restrictions early on.
I think it's a good idea to have that option. I remember when quarantine first hit and it was like everyone taking it as serious as they ever took it. I still had parties in my neighborhood constantly. There's a lot of good people in Clemson, but we're still, making college decisions. So it's probably a good idea to have that option available.
We read through the documents for tonight's meeting, and any new emergency face ordinance would be based on the rate of infection spread here locally, instead of an emergency declaration from the governor. Council members say they will need to make sure that they are looping in DHEC on these discussions. And of course, these talks were hypothetical, so no action was taken tonight, but they will stay on top of the numbers. Of course, if we do see another surge locally, this will be at the top of their priorities. For now, reporting live here in Clemson, Amber Worthy for the 10 o'clock news.